Hey Sherry 4x4, Mike Sherry here. I have got an awesome Wrangler to show you today. This is a 2023 pre-owned. If you're looking to save tens of thousands of dollars, stay tuned. A heck of a deal on this. Actually, you might just pause this video for the review side of it. If you're looking for a lifted Rocky Ridge Jeep Wrangler that's pretty much brand new, there's nothing to complain about this. So pause this video, give us a call, make sure it's still available before someone else gets to it first. And I'm dead serious on that. Someone else is taking the depreciation on this, so you can get a great deal. But let's start the review for those that are gonna hang out with me. 2023 Jeep Wrangler. It is a Sahara, which is near top trim level. So you're gonna get the three-piece painted hardtop, painted fenders, and some nice equipment inside. On top of that, it's been upfitted, like I mentioned, by Rocky Ridge, which what they do, they're an authorized upfitter that Jeep authorizes. Actually, the only one in the United States that Jeep ships these brand new Wranglers to and says, hey, do some cool stuff with it. And they do. Everything is approved by Jeep and allows this Jeep Wrangler not only to be a custom Wrangler, but also perform like a factory one. It's not going to be all over the road like a lot of lifted vehicles are. It sticks true to the road, and it's a nice ride. 3-inch suspension lift, 37-inch tires, 20-inch wheels. All right, let's start the review. I mentioned that a couple minutes ago, sorry. We're actually gonna start it now. When you open the door, power running boards pop up. It's Amp Research power running board. And I always like to start up top here. Painted hard tops, 3-piece. This piece and that piece are T-tops. They come off with just a couple turns of knobs inside, and they'll store in the back, and I'll show you that here in a second. So that all looks good up there. Front windshield, I always like to check that. I believe I mentioned this has got 2,000 miles on it. 2,070 miles, I want to say. Front windshield looks good. I don't see any damage up there. Got your simulated vented hood. Again, the fenders are going to be painted. That's a factory option when you jump up to the Sahara trim. Front grill's all painted as well in that brilliant black. Rocky Ridge upgrades the bumper here to what they call a stubby bumper. And stubby is just like it sounds. It's a little stubbier than the factory bumper. The reason they shorten it up is they allow for this wheel to be exposed. So this wheel can now climb over object, maybe said boulder, instead of the bumper bumping into it, if that makes sense. It's a steel powder coated bumper with a painted accent here to match the rest of the Jeep. This has a giant skid plate. Got 2 big tow hooks up here. We're gonna be able to help people out of the ditch. It's gonna have your fog lights integrated down there, 20-inch LED light bar that's hooked into the factory system. Really cool. And then while we're down here, if you look underneath here, we got accent painted coil springs and linkages in the firecracker red, and that will show back up when we get in the inside. 2 steering stabilizers on it. That keeps this Jeep secure to the road. And Fox Shocks. Fox Shocks, and not too many people know this, is the parent company of Rocky Ridge. So they are able to design and implement products specific for Rocky Ridge that no one else has access to. Pretty cool. All right, let's take a sneak peek in the back here. See what we got going on here. Starting down low, it's got the Jeep form-fitting maps that are clipped in so they stay put. Moving on up, Rocky Ridge has upgraded this to a really nice leather with red stitching. There's that red accenting and red honeycomb accents in the inserts here. Does have 150 watt electrical outlet and USB outlet, so all kind of charging. Sound bar up top here. Picture yourself, probably not today, it's a little chilly today, but a sunny day like today, taking the top, maybe the T-tops off, blasting your favorite song, having a good time. You know, I always tell people, you can't have a bad day when you drive a Wrangler. They're just cool. All right, so coming back here, Rocky Ridge doesn't skimp on the rear either. A lot of companies and a lot of people, when they lift the Wrangler, skimp on the rear because it's expensive to do. So they have the same size wheel and tire, which is an expensive package in itself. But in order to mount that back there, they have to upgrade the rear door hinge to a Smitty-built hinge that allows that door to open while still holding the heavier wheel and bigger tire. They relocate the third brake light when they do that, and the backup camera is still there. Now this one here has some stuff on it most Rocky Ridge don't. It has the steel stubby bumper in the rear and a custom dual exhaust here. That's not been on any other Rocky Ridges I've done videos on the last couple years, so that's a nice option. Got wiper back here and defrosting rear window, and then this bag right here, inside this plastic bag is a vinyl bag. That's where you store those 2 T-tops so they don't get all scratched up, right? Got our Alpine subwoofer back here, some storage back here, 12-volt power outlet right here. Really cool. This right here, a lot of people don't know, that's where you can put your drink right there. If you're out on the trail, maybe at the kids' sport game, take a seat back there, have your soda, whatever you're drinking right there. Isn't that beautiful Jeep? Financing is available on this, and the first time I've been able to say this really since that COVID came into the world is banks are competitive. They want your business, and we work with over 20 of them to make sure that you get the best deal that's available in the marketplace. So if you would like to get started on that, just give us a call. We'd be happy to help you, or you can fill out your information right on our website on whatever device you're watching this video on. So got the amp research power running boards. Does have the puddle lights right there. That's what the LED light is there and there. You really can't see it in the daytime, but it really lights it up nice in the night. Again, leather seat, Rocky Ridge emblem in the headrest up front here. As we come in, it's got the same Jeep form-fitting mats we saw in the back up front here that are clip-in. And then check this out, firecracker red accenting on the dash. This did not come from Jeep like this. This has all been individually and carefully taken apart, painted in a body shop, and put back together by Rocky Ridge. Isn't that cool? Up top here, these are those knobs. Oh, sorry, whacked the camera. These are those knobs I was telling you about to release the T-top. There's 1, 2, 3 on each side, and the front convertible style clip. One thing I also want to point out, I always like to point out when I'm doing Wrangler videos, a lot of people, Wrangler's kind of got a notion they're kind of basic vehicles. Not anymore. These vehicles have all the options all the rest of the cars have now, and then some. So we've got programs up here for your garage doors or gates. Heated steering wheel, that's leather wrapped. Cruise control, hands-free connectivity, so you can talk on your cell phone hands-free. Look, 2,070 miles, full remainder factory warranty on it. Automatic headlights, got the power equipment group. It's got power mirrors, power locks. Over here is your power window control. You got every imaginable thing to plug your phone into. Automatic transmission, 4-wheel drive transfer case selector. Emergency brake, I like to put my phone right there. They integrate a spot for your key. This has remote start in addition to your unlock, lock, and panic. Another USB charging down there and a nice padded top for your right elbow here. Does come with push button start, has Sirius XM radio as well as FM and AM, has heated seats and steering wheel like I mentioned up front here, and navigation. Now, those of you in the video, if you want to say Jeeps are bare bone, explain to me down below. Jeeps are not bare bone anymore. So they've really done a good job in the last, I'd say really decade with them since they've come out with the 4-door. Did pull up the history on this. I always like to show this. This is the paperwork history, I like to say. It's put together by Experian. This is a one-owner vehicle, which I sure hope so with that low miles. No issues here. No title issues, no auction issues, no past accidents, no open recalls, no insurance issues, no odometer issues, no service issues. Really a clean vehicle. We post these on our website. Just look for that auto check emblem there, and you can dig in. But the gist of it is as clean as they come. Like I said in the beginning of the video, nothing negative here. A lot of cool equipment on it though, so if you hung out with me, thanks for watching. But again, if you're interested, I'm serious, give us a call. This is not going to last long. This Jeep brand new is like in the 70s, mid 70s. So someone's taken the depreciation on it, so you don't have to, and you can still get into a really cool custom Jeep that's fun to drive. So let's have fun. And always remember, when you're in a Jeep, you may get lost out on the trail, but you'll never get stuck. Thanks for watching.